Once upon a time, in a magical forest filled with tall trees, sparkling rivers, and colorful flowers, there lived a big bear named Bruno. Unlike the scary bears in most stories, Bruno was kind and gentle. He had soft brown fur, a round belly, and a smile that made everyone feel safe. The only problem was that Bruno didn't know his own strength. Sometimes, when he got excited or upset, he would accidentally knock things over or scare the other animals without meaning to. One sunny morning, Bruno woke up feeling grumpy. He had accidentally tripped over a rock the day before and felt embarrassed. In his frustration, he stomped through the forest muttering, "I'm so clumsy. I wish I could be as graceful as the deer or as clever as the fox." As Bruno wandered, he came across a deer named Daisy. She was nibbling on some grass when Bruno accidentally stepped on a twig, making a loud snap. Daisy looked up, startled, and saw Bruno's large shadow. Without thinking, she dashed away. Bruno sighed and continued walking, feeling even worse. Next, Bruno saw Felix the fox, who was busy collecting berries. Bruno called out, "Hey Felix, do you want to play?" But his deep voice boomed through the forest, and Felix ran off. Bruno's shoulders slumped. "Why does everyone run away from me?" he wondered sadly. Meanwhile, high up in a tree, a clever little rabbit named Ruby was watching everything. Ruby was known for her bravery and quick thinking. She noticed how sad Bruno looked and decided to help him. Ruby hopped down from the tree and called out, "Hey Bruno, why the long face?" Bruno turned around, surprised. "Oh, hello Ruby. I didn't mean to scare Daisy and Felix." Ruby smiled. "You're not scary, Bruno. You're just big. But being big can be a good thing. You just need to show everyone how kind you are." Bruno tilted his head. "How?" Ruby thought for a moment. "I have an idea. Let's go on an adventure together. We'll show the other animals that you're a friend, not a foe." Bruno's eyes lit up. "An adventure? That sounds fun." And so Ruby and Bruno set off on their journey. Along the way, they encountered many challenges. First, they found Daisy the deer stuck in a thick bush. Bruno gently used his strong paws to pull the branches apart, freeing Daisy. "Thank you, Bruno," Daisy said, smiling. Next, they heard a cry for help. It was Felix the fox, who had slipped into a shallow pit while chasing a butterfly. Bruno carefully reached down and lifted Felix out with ease. "Wow, Bruno, you're a hero," Felix exclaimed. As they continued their adventure, Ruby and Bruno came across a river that had flooded after a heavy rain. The animals on the other side couldn't cross to get food. Bruno had an idea. "I'll be the bridge," he said. He lay down across the river, and his big, sturdy body made the perfect path for the animals to cross safely. By the end of the day, all the animals in the forest had seen how kind and helpful Bruno was. They realized that he wasn't scary at all. He was a gentle giant with a big heart. To celebrate, the animals threw a big party in the forest. They danced, sang, and shared delicious food. Bruno even learned to dance. Though his big feet made everyone laugh, no one minded because they loved him just the way he was. From that day on, Bruno was no longer the clumsy bear or the scary bear. He was Bruno the brave, the gentle, and the best friend. And Ruby, she was proud of her clever plan and happy to have made a new friend. Moral of the story: sometimes people may seem different or scary at first, but when we take the time to get to know them, we might discover a wonderful friend.